Developing news right now along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line after a multi-vehicle crash releases a swarm of bees.
Now, that unusual accident caused several injuries, including bee stings for drivers and part of the cleanup crew. It's a mess. Now, right now, traffic is back moving along the eastbound side of 24, and that's where we find Fox 17's Erica Lathan live.
Well, Scott and Stacy, I can tell you this was a really bad wreck just visually. And of course, all those honeybees swarming around didn't help things. But as you can see right now, I-24 just reopened the eastbound lanes about an hour ago. And you can see now that both the east and westbound lanes are flowing smoothly. But that certainly was not the case earlier. Now, a wreck on the interstate is always dangerous. But in this particular crash, most of the people on scene say they were stung multiple times by honeybees. That's because a tractor trailer carrying honeybees ended up hitting one of the vehicles involved in the crash. Now, state troopers say the driver of a white SUV, Antonio Lathan, attempted to make a U-turn in the median to help a stranded motorist. He ended up being hit from behind by a dark-colored Chevy Tahoe. Both those vehicles then overturned multiple times, and a tractor trailer carrying that hive of bees clipped one of the vehicles, upsetting a lot of those honeybees.
I was coming up and I seen some people that was on the other side that needed help, and then I ended up getting over in the left-hand lane when I was getting ready to make the turn. The next thing I know, I got hit and my truck started rolling, and that's all I know.
And of course, Antonio was one of the people who was stung multiple times by those bees. Now, the driver and passenger in the green Tahoe, will point out also they were carrying motorcycles. Their trailer was basically destroyed. They ended up having to ride their motorcycles to a nearby hotel. State inspectors were arriving on scene to smoke the honeybees, which should help them all get back into their hives so they can continue their trek across country down to Florida. Now, in the meantime, the driver of the white SUV, Antonio Lathan, state troopers say he will be cited for making an illegal turn in that emergency turnaround, which is set for emergency vehicles, and there is signage that says such right there along the interstate. And of course, there'll be some insurance issues there. And I should point out the last name, Antonio Lathan, is spelled the same way as my name, but we are no relation. So it was just a very dramatic crash scene here, those bees swarming around. Fortunately, nobody seriously injured in this. So we'll send it back to you guys in the studio. We're live here in Clarksville. Erica Lathan, Fox 17 News.